Hi, I'm Vivian Ecclefield reporting for another edition of Periscope. Today our topic is the Home Buyers Assistance Program in Perris, a way to make housing and purchasing homes, especially for the first-time buyer, more affordable. And today to tell us all about that is Sabrina Chavez with the City of Perris' Housing Division. Sabrina, give us an idea of what the Home Buyers Assistance Program is.
The Home Buyer Assistance Program, or as buyers refer to as HAP, H-A-P, provides up to $25,000 in down payment and closing cost assistance.
Can you tell us how the program works?
Well, there's eligibility criteria. The participant has to be a first-time home buyer, which is a person who has not held interest in property in 3 years. They do have to meet HUD income guidelines and bring in 1% minimum down payment.
Sabrina, tell us, what are some of the benefits of the program?
Well, the benefits of the program, one, the city not only partners with community resources, we have banks here in the city of Perris, but we also provide home ownership opportunities to first-time home buyers. We're meeting young families and getting them into new homes or existing homes anywhere here in the city of Perris.
Can you take us kind of through a step-by-step process of how one actually applies for the program?
Well, the first thing to do is either contact a city-approved lender or the housing division. There's eligibility criteria. The first-time home buyer, they have to meet HUD income guidelines and minimum down payment. Once they meet that criteria, the next step is to contact a city-approved lender. We do have a list of about 15-20 lenders. The list is available on the city website, or they can call the housing division at 951-943-5003.
So are a lot of the developers jumping on board with this program?
Well, they're very excited. The program not only helps in sell the homes, but we also get new families benefiting from the program to purchase new homes.
So it's pretty much a win-win for both, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, one of those developers is KB Home, and that is where we're going next. And speaking of home development here in Perris, we're now here at KB Home with Steve Ruffner, who's the president of the KB Southern Division. Steve, why did KB Home select Perris to start building homes?
Well, we've been in Perris for over 2 decades. We came here in the 80s. And the reason we were attracted to Perris were a couple of things. One, the city was growing, and there was a lot of young families attracted to the area because of the job growth, and the commuter corridor of the 215. Those were the 3 big factors. What also turned out to be great for us was schools. There's a lot of young families like affordable housing. That's what KB has provided to our customers really for the last 50 years. And so when you have good schools, you have good job base, good commuter corridors, and a really good partnership with a city that wants to have housing, because housing helps create jobs and brings more business to their community. They were all great ingredients for us. That's why we came.
Can you kind of describe the new housing tracks for us?
Well, over the last 2 decades, it's changed pretty dramatically. You can actually drive through the community and see all the different trends over the last 20 years. But right now, what people really want is affordable space that is easy on the environment. So what we've designed the last 3-4 years for the May Ranch communities is what we call our Open Series. And what the Open Series is it is a more utility home, in other words, a higher bedroom count in a smaller space that has informal space, great room living. And they're all Energy Star qualified homes, and so that makes it more affordable to operate, as well as the Open Series is just really attractive to our Generation Y buyer, which is the young families that we're seeing.
And speaking of affordability, tell us about that, and how affordable are these homes?
Well, we're very affordable here. I mean, we started in the 170s, and what helps us on the affordability is the city has partnered with their homeowner assistance programs so that new families that may be income constrained can still work with the city of Perris. And since our homes are so affordable for them to operate, it's a good marriage, and we're seeing a lot of buyers that are excited about our prices and our homes.
Talk a little bit about how these kinds of homes, the affordability and all that, how does that overall benefit the city of Perris?
Well, communities are good for any city, and when you have communities of new homes, what it does is it draws in a lot of educated young families that are good for the job base. And that's I think been really good for the city. And since we've been here over the last 20 years, just driving down Ramona Expressway, you can kind of see what the 2,600 homes have done for the city that we've built in May Ranch over the last couple decades. It's brought a lot of business, a lot of infrastructure. We've actually provided parks and schools, and through our school fees and through our infrastructure, I think the city's been really a changed face, especially in and around May Ranch.
And what's the future for KB Home in the Perris area?
Well, I think our build-to-order model, each one of our homes, the customers come in and they pick their lot, and then they pick their home, and then they pick their options so they can customize their home with up to 3,000 different options at our studio. I think that emotionally ties them into the home, and that has been very attractive versus a resale or foreclosure. And so what it's done for our business is we've been able to compete quite well. And what is good for the city of Perris and what's good for May Ranch is we typically are much higher on the median price than a resale because of the warranty, because of the choice, the built-to-order program, and because of the efficiency of the homes. If you buy a home from us today and you bought a resale that was built 10 years ago, our home is 45% cheaper to operate on a monthly basis than that resale.
Wow.
And so I think that's a really attractive thing for the buyers.
Where do you see things going in the future? Are there future plans already on the table, or?
There is. Actually, I can't tell you specifics yet because we're still in the throes of the negotiation, but we are actively seeking a large community here in the city of Perris because of all the aforementioned things about the city and how well and the partnership has worked for us for 20 years. They've just been a terrific city to work with. And they're a can-do city, and they care about things, and they keep things up, and the schools here are a real attraction for our buyers, so we're going to continue to look for business opportunities in the city.
Boy, that sounds great. All right, reporting from KB Home, I'm Vivian Ecclefield.